Chapter 7 of Media Ethics at Work was about identifying the suspects of a shooting identifying the victims of a shooting and deciding whether or not to air their names before their names were dropped by the police themselves, who were at the scene and found the bodies. So it started with a shootout in Waco, Texas, against two biker gangs, so to speak, and it ended with 9 people dead. And so these 9 people were, of course, found by the police once the whole shootout ended. It was a shootout between the two gangs, and then the police came and ended up firing shots into the crowd as well to try to stop the gunfire slash fighting slash knife fighting as well. So the problem of ethics in this case particularly was trying to get the names out there and whether or not these people in the newsroom should do anything necessary to get the names of the people who passed away in this particular situation, or were they to wait until the police release the names and then air the names on their news channel. So in certain areas, the woman was told by some of her other colleagues to actually message one of the victims' wives through Facebook Messenger and ask her or try to speak to her about it, which is crazy, especially when she just may have learned that her husband was deceased, or she may not even know at that time. So it's just like, why would you do that? Plus, they went ahead and decided that the names were dropped by another news station that did noon news instead of evening news. And they thought since those names were dropped, then it shouldn't matter. We can drop the names as well on our channel as well, which is not technically true. In my personal thought process, I wouldn't leak the names until I knew for sure who they were, and you can only get that information through the police department because they were the ones that collected the bodies and found the identities of the people who passed. So yes.